I would utilize the remarks made by the spokesperson to say that the allegations are completely absurd, that India does not have a policy of assassination either within its soil or outside. In fact, on the contrary, we have been asking for the extradition of this internationally known terrorist since 2020, and the Canadian government refused to extradite him, although we had produced evidence about the fact that he was involved in murder and in serious charges of terrorism against the Indian state, against prominent Indians, against the life and security of our High Commission, our High Commissioner in Ottawa, and our Consul General in Toronto and in Vancouver. Therefore, to insinuate that the government of India in any way could have masterminded or orchestrated the assassination of this terrorist is a charge that has been completely challenged and rebutted. On the contrary, we would call upon the Canadian government to reflect whether their own sovereignty one day would not be challenged by these very same minuscule terrorists whom they are cultivating in their backyard, because, as has been said often, when you keep poisonous snakes in your backyard and think that they are your pets, surely one day they will bite the hand that feeds you.
He also said that India expel a senior Canadian based in India. The concerned diplomat has asked to leave within the next 5 days. The decision reflects Government of India's growing concern at the interface of Canadian diplomats in our internal matters.
Absolutely. I wanted to say that it is very unfortunate that the Canadian Prime Minister in the Canadian Parliament named the diplomat from our Indian High Commission who is being expelled. In other words, by naming and identifying him, he is actually endangering the life of our diplomat, who is not going to be safe on Canadian soil till he takes the first flight out and comes back to the safety of his homeland. We, on our part, have been very dignified. We have expelled the head of Canadian intelligence in the Canadian High Commission here. We have not named the diplomat. We have given him 5 days to leave. We don't want to endanger him in any manner. Our behavior is in accordance with the Geneva Convention, and it is unfortunate that Mr. Trudeau seems to be completely unaware of the diplomatic norms which go into the whole issue of declaring a person persona non grata and expelling the person. He has violated those norms by naming in the Canadian Parliament itself the name of our diplomat, naming him by name, by address, by identity, therefore endangering his safety as long as he remains.